Craig. What the fuck?
Craig. Hey.
Welcome 39.
Spectated.
And this is the quarterback. And then whatever pops in my head in 40 minutes episode.
Guys, you can't see because this is in-person
Live,
recording. Yeah. But Tyler's literally like lounged back. He can't even open his eyes. He's like, in 40 minutes.
What are you talking? Why would I be like that?
I don't know.
Why would I be like that?
You did too many taxes.
Exactly,
You filed too many taxes last night.
I was doing. I had a full day of tax work, so that's why I'm tired.
Yeah, he's just tired, guys. A couple things though. All news with the NFL. Saquon Barkley and the Giants couldn't reach a deal to re-sign him. So I think he has one last year, and then he's a free agent. I think because I think they might have franchise tagged him. Unless he demands to be released or something like that. In which case, the Giants lost literally the best player and the only reason they got 8 wins.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs couldn't reach a deal with the Raiders, which means the Raiders will get even worse if he does the same thing. Mm-hmm. And then the Titans signed D-Hop to a 2-year deal.
How much?
I think it's like 13 or 14. I think it's 14 mil a year. But with incentives, it can reach like up to 32 mil.
That's not bad.
Yeah, which like, he's getting paid about what he's worth. But homie went, I want to play with a Super Bowl tier quarterback. And then it was like, I'm going to go play for the Titans.
They have what, Ryan, right? Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill, Malik Willis, and they drafted Will Levis.
Yeah.
Who I am assuming will be the starter in this list.
Yeah, I mean, Tannehill's not awful, but he knows Super Bowl quarterback.
He won't be he got benched for Malik Willis last year.
Yeah. And
Malik Willis continued to suck.
Yeah.
And then he sucked so bad that they claimed Josh Dobbs off waivers. And then Josh Dobbs played over Malik Willis and Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
I like Josh Dobbs, but he's at best a QB2.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
Yeah, it's congrats Titans, you're at best a 6-win team.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, guys. That being said, I gotta move them up in my power ranking.
Yeah, I think I have him pretty low.
I had him very low. I could probably move him up maybe 3 spots. Something like that.
That starts soon, right? When?
Tomorrow.
And we're doing we're doing the bottom of the AFC and bottom of the NFC, right?
No, we're doing, so it'll be number 32 and 31 in one video, and then 20 and 30 and 29 in another video.
Okay.
So yeah. I feel I could be wrong, but I feel this will be a spoiler. Both of our lists for number 1 will have the Chiefs and the Eagles on them.
Yeah.
Being 2 and 1. Not, Yeah,
I think that's my 1 too.
Yeah, I'm the same. But this isn't too much of a spoiler. This isn't really a spoiler for that, but I was looking at potential Super Bowls, and I think the one I'd be most interested to see would be Bengals 49ers. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of who else could even come out of the NFC other than
Niners and Eagles.
The Eagles, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else really?
I mean, the Seahawks are a really scrappy team. It would definitely be an upset, and it's a long shot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think I would see 49ers Bengals. I want to see Bengals back.
Yeah,
I want to see Dolphins there.
Yeah,
There's a chance.
Dolphins, their issues quarterback too.
Yeah.
And O-line.
Yeah. I have Tua pretty high.
I have him pretty high too.
That's why I'm saying
his issue is just his athleticism.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's I feel like the Dolphins have a chance because it's it doesn't Tua's not the best, but it's it would be very difficult for them to do better than Tua.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's nobody available outside of Lamar Jackson next year.
Yeah. And then some of these are kind of we don't know. We don't know how the rookies are going to do. We're kind of just guessing.
Yeah.
We don't know how Tua will kind of look post concussion and everything.
Yeah.
And then a big one, we don't know how Deshaun Watson's going to play. It's kind of just guesswork, and from what I've been able to see from 7-on-7s and from mini camp and stuff like that. Which is all
he's looking back to form, right? A little bit.
Yeah, he's looking really good. I think there was one day that it was 7-on-7s, and it was out of 10 throws, 9 of them were touchdown passes, and then 1 was a miss.
Mm-hmm.
But you never. It's kind of hard to say because it's still very different than being in an actual game and having people trying to tear your head off.
Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely looks better. But yeah, that being said, you want to kind of just get into it and get into predicting and start at 32 and work the way up. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. At 32, Anthony Richardson.
I got Pat Mahomes. I'm just kidding.
Me too.
Really? Anthony Richardson?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got nothing to say. Ass.
I have Will Levis.
Wait. Okay, wait, hold up. I got somebody else. Who else is on that guy's team?
Ryan Tannehill. Did you put Ryan Tannehill instead?
Yeah, I have Ryan Tannehill, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming Will Levis will be the starter because they drafted him. Especially a year after they also drafted a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did Will Levis because he looks like he looks like ass. He's the dude that I talked to you about. There was the training video, and you have to kind of scramble and then turn and throw, and you're supposed to hit this big net with 2 target nets, and he missed the entire thing altogether, throwing over it.
Yeah.
It looks bad. It looks bad. Who knows? Maybe having D-Hop will help him a little bit, but
yeah,
everything I've seen, he's not looking good.
Fine, put him at 32 for me. I'll get rid of Tannehill.
Oh, so you don't have to.
No, it's too late. Okay. Now I got Anthony Richardson as 31.
I do have Anthony Richardson higher than that because he's gonna be a lot like Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Potential wise. Because with his athleticism, he could be, if he's able to grasp how to be a playmaker.
I feel like he's the worst of the new guys though.
As of right now, yes. He has the lowest ceiling, but he has the lowest floor.
Or I guess maybe not this Will fella, but
yeah. He has the lowest floor, but he has the highest ceiling. Mm-hmm. Out of the new guys, he's the only one that has the potential to be a top 5.
Yeah.
He's the only one that can throw a football 80 yards and then do a backflip. Mm. It's the playmaking because he's only ever started in 13 games in his entire football career, I think.
So yeah, his like IQ isn't there yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So wait, what do you got at 31?
31. I got Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy G that low. Wow.
He lost to the Broncos last year on the 49ers.
Yeah.
And then he broke his foot.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And they're still questioning if he's gonna be able to play.
Yeah.
Okay,
you'll be surprised then. I got him.
Yeah, I just he's not all that there.
Yeah.
He's
That's
just
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
The best way I can put it is he was losing on a team that was able to win, go undefeated in the rest of their regular season
With no quarterback, basically.
with the last pick of the draft, who is a rookie.
Yeah.
Like, that's how stacked the entire offense was, and the entire team in general. And he was still losing to the Broncos.
Yeah.
Like, and now he's on the Raiders, who like don't have an O-line at all, have an alright defense, and it's like they traded Darren Waller, so it's, they might not have Josh Jacobs, so it's like there's Devontae Adams. That's what the offense is gonna be. So yeah, I think he's gonna just absolutely flop this season.
Okay. Interesting. I'll talk about it a little bit when I get to it.
Yeah.
At 30, I got Demond Ritter.
Desmond Ritter?
Yeah.
I thought I had a pen. Hold up. Damn.
You want to hear? You want a pen?
Yeah.
Do I have one?
I have him higher than that.
Yes.
Mainly just because how I feel about him is kind of how I feel about like Tua or Geno. It's like they're safe with the ball.
I think he's ass.
Fair enough.
I really don't care about my list until about the top, 15.
I ranked mine, and mine, numbers 32 through 24, I labeled them in the hot seat, and it's like they could all just be benched.
Yeah.
And Desmond Ritter is right around the heels end of that, and I could see him being in there.
Yeah.
I just he's not very good, but I think there are quarterbacks who are worse.
I want to group these. I think.
So what I did is 1 through 7 I think they're going to have MVP level seasons. 8 through 14 I did their deep playoff potential.
Yeah.
15 through 23 franchise QBs, and then 24 through 32 hot seat.
Okay, hold on, I'm doing it. Okay, yeah. I got 1 through 7, beasts.
Yeah.
8 through 15, playoff. 16 through 22, meh, Just they're a starter, but they're not going to do much. And then 23 through 32 is ass.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you got at 30?
30? This is one of the ones that we were talking about that is kind of complicated. I put Sam Darnold on the 49ers.
Yeah.
Because, if Brock Purdy ends up being healthy enough to start, then obviously the entire list would shift. If Trey Lance ends up starting, it would all shift. But I'm assuming that week 1, Sam Darnold is the starter.
Yeah. Yeah, so on my list I have Brock Purdy, but yeah, I would have put Sam Darnold bottom 3.
Exactly. And it's as QB3 goes, that's good. Yeah. And that's what they needed, because last year they ended up on their QB3 being someone who's never played and was the last pick of the draft, and things worked out. But once he got hurt, they needed a QB4 in the playoffs. And that's why they got smoked by the Eagles.
Yeah.
Because, like, it got to the point that Christian McCaffrey was a quarterback.
Yeah.
Like, so, but as a starter, he's just not very good. He's a bust.
Yeah.
He's 100% a bust. But hey, might get his first Super Bowl dub this year.
True.
Like, give Sam Darnold his ring.
Yeah. Okay. 29. I got CJ Stroud.
At 29?
Yeah.
Who do you have at 30 and 31 again?
Desmond Ridder, Anthony Richardson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're doing, like, all newer guys.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, my next one's going to be a new guy, too.
Is it Bryce Young?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they're all ass.
Bryce Young is up there for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to be ass. I think they're all going to be ass.
He's basically going to be carrying the Panthers, I think.
Probably. And that's just because the Panthers are ass.
True. They don't have any true wide receiver one.
Yeah.
Like, when I was going over their strengths and their weaknesses, I'm like, their strengths, probably quarterback, defensive end, cornerback one. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Everything else sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what made you put CJ Stroud at 29?
I just don't believe in any of them. It's that simple.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I just don't really believe.
I think... I don't know.
I think there's too much pretty solid QB talent for them to actually be like even in the conversation as like a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna be towards the bottom end.
I don't think any of them are really carrying their teams to playoffs or anything at all, but like Bryce Young is really good. His only weakness is just his height. He is shorter than Kyler Murray is. He's short. There's a picture of him doing like press at the Panthers, and he's standing up, and the podium is legit like up to his nose. Like, he's so short. But like, dude can play make. He can throw the ball. He can run. I think it's... I don't know. Rookies, again, are always kind of hard to rank.
Yeah.
You're kind of going off of what you've seen, how much faith you have that they'll be able to adapt. But, like, I'm choosing to kind of believe in Bryce Young, but it is entirely possible that the Panthers will just fucking murder his career.
Yeah.
And, like, same with CJ Stroud and the Texans.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised the Texans didn't butcher Deshaun Watson's career and that he was able...
Yeah.
And, like, that's, I mean, one of the reasons I put Deshaun Watson where I did is because, like, I don't think he'll be... At his best, he was, like, I think it's almost undisputed a top 5. And you could definitely argue top 3.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
like, in 2020, his team went, I think, 4-11 or like something like that. I think they had, like, 4 or 5 wins. And he still was the second highest in yards and in touchdowns behind Aaron Rodgers, who was the MVP.
Yeah.
And who made it to the divisional round in the playoffs. I don't think CJ Stroud is going to be like that at all.
No.
But I'm surprised that the Texans didn't murk his career the way they could potentially do to CJ.
Yeah. So what you got, 28, 29, 28?
29, I have Daniel Jones. 28, I have Jordan Love.
Okay.
Daniel Jones...
Yeah, why Daniel Jones?
He started in every single game last year. Every single one.
Dude got paid, though.
14 touchdowns.
Dude got paid, though.
In 17 games, he got 14 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
Dude got paid, though.
He did get paid. He got paid for his running back carrying him.
Yeah.
And then the running back didn't get paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, the only reason they made playoffs is because they tied to the Commanders and went 8-1. That should have been the Lions spot. Their 7 seed should have been the Lions spot in the playoffs.
That's surprising. I have him up a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
No, he sucks, dude. Only thing he can, like, he can't play make. He can barely throw.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm moving him.
He can run. He's good on his feet, and that's it. Like, he's like Kyler Murray if Kyler Murray was worse.
Yeah.
He's
okay,
like,
I'll put him here.
He's like what Kyler Murray could potentially be with an ACL tear.
Okay, I moved him.
Okay. Yeah.
He's still up a little bit, though. What do you got, 28?
Jordan Love.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not as low on him as some other people are, but...
I have him pretty low, too.
But, like, I don't think he's going to be very good.
No.
The 2 games that we've seen from him...
He's not doing much.
Yeah. One, he's done okay, and then the other game, he just got, like, absolutely stomped.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be very good.
Yeah, I agree. 27.
That's where I have Anthony Richardson.
I have Sam Howell.
Sam Howell? Okay, so you did Sam Howell instead of Jacoby Brissett. I got you.
Oh, wait, who did I fuck up on then? Because I have Jacoby, too. Uh-oh.
Who did you fuck up on? They're both on the Commanders.
I don't know. I fucked up on. That's okay.
Okay. Because at 26, I have Jacoby Brissett.
Okay. Oh, whatever. 26, I have Baker Mayfield.
This is so weird, dude. Because
What?
at 25, I have Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's not going to do anything, let's be honest.
yeah. In all likelihood, yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know. People are saying that he's going to be one of the worst quarterbacks. I don't think that's the case. The reason I feel that way is because he performed better on the Rams than he did on the Panthers. I think the reason he performed so bad on the Panthers was the Panthers' fault and not his. Like, he had a awful O-line, not very good receivers, and
it's tough.
a awful head coach who is now coaching for college. He's not coaching for the NFL anymore.
Yeah.
Now he's on the Buccaneers, who have 2 really good receivers, pretty solid defense, and like a not great O-line, but like I don't think it was as bad as the Panthers was. So I think he'll do okay. I think he's still gonna do the stupid Baker things that it's like, I don't know if it's freaking out or thinking, yeah, I can make this throw, and then just throwing it right to the defense. But I think he's a 6-11, 7-10 win quarterback.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
agree. Yeah, that's why I have him 26. I'm like, he's not going to do much.
Hey, but in the NFC South,
that might win.
That's competing for first.
Yeah, that might win.
We might see Baker going back to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, his strengths are really like, I mean, his arm is one of them. He's got a strong arm, and he's relatively accurate. He's pretty accurate, but like, his playmaking just is not, his decision making is not very good.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel, and that's the end of my hot seat.
Oh, okay, hold on. I still got a couple more in my hot seat.
Okay.
25 is where I have Jordan Love. Not much to say.
Okay.
24, I have Brock Purdy. That's where I put Brock Purdy instead of whatever his face.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got 24?
Hold on. You said Bryce Young, Sam Howell, Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love, Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
24?
Yeah.
Mac Jones.
Okay.
Who
that's
had
pretty close.
Also been benched for a rookie.
So what section is this now for you?
Franchise. Oh wait, no. Sorry. 24. He's still. That's a hot seat one. He might be. I think he might be benched or traded.
Okay.
But yeah, Mac Jones. He's fine, but I mean,
he ain't much though.
Fine under Bill Belichick is not very great.
Yeah.
Because Bill Belichick is someone who drafted a 6th-round quarterback who went to win 6 Super Bowls with him, and then he benched Mac for another 6th-round quarterback who proceeded to get, I think, roughly about as many wins as Mac did in that season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's not looking too hot.
Yeah, he's not that good.
It's not looking too good for him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get to him in a second. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
At 23, I have Kenny Pickett.
Okay.
He's aight, but he's still young and experienced. I don't think he's much better than any of these guys on the list.
Really? I have him in the top 16 as well.
Wow.
Mainly just because, like, I'll get into it later, but, like, he showed a lot of improvement across, like, the games he played. I don't think he's going to be phenomenal. I think he's definitely going to be the worst quarterback in the AFC North, though.
Yeah.
I think every other quarterback is definitely going to be better than he is. Unless, Lamar gets hurt, which I am partially expecting at this point.
Probably, yeah.
This is definitely a spoiler for our power rankings, but when I was going over, I was trying not to account for injuries. The Ravens were the only ones that I was like, I need to, because they have their two main players are always getting
OBJ,
hurt.
Lamar.
Yeah. I was like, so watch this team that could go 12-5, 13-4, go 9-8 because their 2 players get hurt.
Yeah.
Like, that was the one team that I was like, you have to discuss it.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kenny Pickett, I do think is
okay.
higher up than that for sure.
Okay.
Was it my 23?
Yeah.
Desmond Ridder. That's where I have.
That's where you have him. Okay.
Yeah. I think he's their player. He's going to be their quarterback.
And this is not in the hot seat.
This is right outside of the hot seat.
Okay.
Right outside of it.
Okay.
Hey, never lost a home game in his career. Never lost a home game.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's all you gotta. That's all I gotta say. Safe with the ball. Never lost a home game. That'll change this year for sure.
Yeah,
but competing for the playoffs, winning the division.
Yeah. Okay, this is the end of my hot seat. 22 is where I put Daniel Jones.
Okay.
In the hot seat. Still in the hot seat. But yeah, that's the end.
Yeah, that's...
He got paid.
Because I said I need
to blow my nose. I'm listening, though. Keep talking.
Oh, you're good. How I said he's like Kyler Murray, but if Kyler Murray was worse. At 22 is where I'm going to put Kyler Murray.
Oh, that's who I forgot. I don't have Kyler Murray on my list.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know how I missed him.
You must have thought he was playing baseball for the Athletics. Yeah, coming off the ACL tear, no D-Hop.
Yeah, I would put Kyler Murray around here, too.
He's going to do bad. I think he's not going to... I think the Cardinals are going to be competing for the worst... Like, the worst team.
Yeah, I think so. I think I might even have him as the worst team.
I think I do.
Remember. I have to check.
Yeah, I think I do.
But yeah. Let's get into it. I wanna try a different style instead of going number by number.
Yeah.
Let's just read off our section.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So this one I have 6 names.
Mm-hmm.
6 names is like these people are like they're it to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're not great, but it's like they're decent.
What are these numbers? 22.
I have 16 through 21.
What was your 22?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so 16 through 21. I'm going to go from 21 up to 16.
Okay.
So, 21, Jacoby Brissett. Then I got Mac Jones, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jared Goff, Derek Carr, and Russell Wilson. So I'll break that down a little bit. Jacoby Brissett, I feel like he did kind of good last season. I think he's not a bad quarterback. I think he's decent. Definitely a bridge, but he's aight. Mac Jones, like you said, is like, yeah, fine under Belichick. Just like, it's tough. But I still think he's decent and potentially a playoff quarterback with the Patriots.
Yeah.
It's still a long shot, but maybe. Jimmy G, the only reason I put him this high, even though he's kind of ass, solely Super Bowl. Just like that experience.
The fact that he was a backup quarterback for Tom Brady and won a Super Bowl
Basically.
as a backup.
Yeah, literally. I have to respect it.
Didn't even have to play. He didn't even have to play and he won a Super Bowl.
I have to respect the ring.
True.
And then Jared Goff, again, he's aight.
Yeah.
Aight. Derek Carr.
Hey, respect Jared Goff. He's been to like 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah. Derek Carr, decent.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of inconsistent.
Yeah.
And then Russell Wilson, it's like, if he plays the same as he did last season, his career's kind of just done. He's kind of ass.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, that's why these people are like my meh group.
Yeah.
All right, what's your meh group?
My it's 23 through 15. This is what I put. They're like franchise guys, you know. They're going to be the face of their team, but it's like, could they make the playoffs? Yeah, but also they could definitely miss. I said 23, Desmond Ridder at 23, 22, Kyler Murray. 21, I have Matthew Stafford. I think with the tendonitis in his elbow, spinal contusion last year, his age...
He is a big question mark. He's a very big question mark.
Yeah, I think after this year, it's very, very possible that he just ends up retiring from injuries and stuff like that. Because, like, he's getting a little fucked.
Yeah, can he really last?
Yeah, I think the Rams know that, and that's why they drafted a quarterback.
Yeah.
20, I have Derek Carr. He's fine. He's just, for as many touchdowns as he throws an interception.
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's the decision making. 19, I have CJ Stroud. I think he's going to do alright. I think he'll be able to develop okay on the Texans. I think the Texans are definitely improving as a team. They're definitely not great by any means, but
absolutely not.
Fighting for second in their division. Maybe.
Yeah.
I just don't think he'll be... I think he'll be athletic, and he'll kind of be like Baker and just have some poor decision-making.
Yeah.
18, I have Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins just kind of... When he's not throwing the ball to just Justin Jefferson, he is flunking in prime time. Absolutely can't live up to pressure.
Yeah.
He chokes under pressure. That is
Yeah.
a big thing. And there's not really a whole lot to say about him either. He's just kind of a choke artist. Justin Jefferson is the reason the Vikings have done as well as they have.
Okay, I got Kirk Cousins up a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And then at 17, I got Justin Fields.
Okay, that's pretty close to where I got him.
Yeah. Justin Fields, I think I could have put him higher. I might swap him and Bryce Young, honestly, because Bryce Young is my 16. Justin Fields has been carrying the Bears. There's kind of just no way around it.
Yeah.
He's been running.
And it's like, if he improves as much like as he did last year, this year, he's potentially approaching top like 12.
Yeah. I think he could definitely be a top 12 for sure if he keeps improving.
Yeah.
But I mean, the issue is that like, even if he does have like a shining year, it's still like Baker had 2 years.
Yeah.
But he had a really good rookie year. It was almost rookie of the year, actually. And then he had an awful year. And then he was really good, and then he sucked again.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's like with quarterbacks, it's like, how far can you suck because of a franchise before your improvement kind of just stops? And it's like, you can't improve anymore because the franchise was holding you back.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, he definitely could be a top 12, and he was the one who is single-handedly scoring, 40 points a game.
Yeah.
But the issue is the Bears' defense is still really bad. So it's like, now he has DJ Moore, he has a target, they kind of fixed his O-line, but...
Yeah, the other half just ain't that good.
Yeah, he's still going to have to be on the field most of the time because the defense is so bad. Other teams are going to be able to get touchdowns in like 8 drives, or like 8 plays, and they're still going to lose games, like 36-49.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to get to a point that he's just kind of too tired to keep playing because he has to be doing everything, and it's going to kind of cap him out.
That's fair. I'll get into him in a second if you just want to finish up your section.
Yeah. 16, I guess at 17, because I'm going to swap him and Justin Fields. But 16, Bryce Young, I think he's going to be similar to Justin Fields. And then 15, Kenny Pickett. The reason I have Kenny Pickett higher is because when he started, he threw like 3 interceptions. He got better like every game until like he was at the point that he was throwing like 3 touchdowns and no interceptions towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
He can move on his feet. He is not an awful playmaker. He's definitely better outside of the pocket. But the big issue with him is he's very, I guess, antsy. Mm-hmm. Is that like the Steelers' O-line's bad. I mean, there's no way around it. Their O-line is bad. But, like, he has had good protection before and has gone outside of the pocket, and I think it's because he's afraid of getting sacked. It's like he performs well outside of the pocket, but it's like I don't think that's the reason he's doing it. I think it's the pressure is getting to him. So when pressure starts to get to him, he kind of chokes a little bit or freaks out. Yeah, that's who I have in my 15. But, I mean, AFC North, I got all of them in the top half.
They're good. They are good.
They gonna be cooking.
Okay. So I got my 15 through 8 is like, these guys are pretty decent.
Okay.
So at 15, that's where I got Justin Fields.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I think he's going to improve again. Obviously, rushing master. That's all you know how to do. And he's good at it.
Dude, I love the Dolphins coach during the Dolphins-Bears game, telling him to stop running.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen, like, the press conference after? Mm-mm. Like, they asked him, they're like, what'd you say to Justin Fields? He's like, I told him to stop running, and because, like, nothing was stopping him, so I figured no one on the field asked, so I'd give it a shot, and he kept doing it, so clearly it didn't work, so I guess, other teams, you should know he doesn't listen to coaches.
Yeah.
Like, I love the Dolphins coach. He's so funny. When he was asked, when they asked, were you vaping on the sideline? He's like, what is this vape technology you speak of? Man.
He's cool.
He's very cool. He's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was like, he's going to be I think the Bears are going to be a little bit better.
Instead of being the clear worst, they're going to be competing for the worst.
Yeah, exactly. That's improvement.
Go. Hey, that is improvement.
That is improvement. At 14 is where I have Matt Staff.
Okay.
Because I'm just like, it's just hard to count him out, But it's like, yeah, there's that big question mark.
He did play on the Lions for like 13 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Once, like with the tendonitis, he was performing bad. It's like now he's coming out of a spinal contusion too.
Yeah, it's just a big question mark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
At 13, I got Geno Smith. 12, Aaron Rodgers. I'll just finish and then I'll talk.
Okay.
11 is where I have Kirk Cousins. 10,
okay.
10, Dak Prescott. 9, Tua. And 8, Deshaun Watson. And that's my, these guys are pretty decent group.
Yeah.
So,
what was your 13 after
Geno.
Geno.
Yeah. Again, Geno, it's like, he had a pretty good last season. I honestly think the Seahawks can make a run. Especially coming out of the NFC. I feel like they can put up a pretty good season.
Yeah.
And Geno's playing well. Aaron Rodgers at the 12. I think the dude's kind of cooked. He's still obviously good enough to be 12 for me.
He is definitely starting to show his age.
But it's I think the Jets are going to have an ass season.
Because, I mean, 2 years ago, he was, number 1.
Yeah.
Because, I think in 2020, I thought he was the best quarterback, and then it was, Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Or, honestly, it might have been A-Rod, Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes. Now it's, it's not that close. It's not, if you were to ask, who would you rather take, Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers right now, it's not close.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think it's crazy that, they're making about the same amount of money per year. I think Pat is making $5 million more a year, and it's one goes to Super Bowls.
A-Rod's not that guy, dude.
Yeah. I agree.
Kirk Cousins I have up there. I think he's decent. I feel like people count him out a little bit too much. I feel like the Vikings have been consistently pretty decent, and he's been a big part of that.
I don't know. He's definitely been having literally the best wide receiver and someone who might go into the Hall of Fame as a wide receiver is helping him a lot.
Yeah.
And then, Dalvin Cook wasn't as good this year. Dalvin Cook is getting pretty cooked. But, a few years prior, he was also someone who was an extremely good running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think he's not bad, but he's definitely I'm drawing a blank on a term. Not bridge quarterback. He's a game manager, a field manager. You're not going like what you do with Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen or Joe Burrow or Jalen Hurts. You're like, win this game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's now it's Justin Jefferson. win this game.
Yeah, literally.
It's like, Kirk, I don't care what you do, just get the ball to JJ.
Just throw it to him.
Just do it.
Throw it in that direction.
True. Although I will say, watch Quarterback on Netflix, and it will make you like Kirk more, because he's such a likable dude.
Yeah.
That was a good show. I would definitely recommend it.
This is just kind of like a documentary.
It's a docu-series following last season. It follows Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota. Mm-hmm. So it's like one elite quarterback.
Like one middle, one bad.
One middle, and then one who is like fighting for his spot. Yeah. I hope they do another season with different quarterbacks. Do like Joe Burrow and like I don't know who else they could do.
Joe Burrow, Geno Smith, and Baker Mayfield.
I honestly think Baker would be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Justin Fields. Dude, Joe Burrow, Justin Fields, Baker Mayfield.
That would be good, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then so at 10 is where I had Prescott.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. It's just that simple.
A lot of his interceptions come from... I don't know if he throws the ball too hard, but his receivers have a habit of the ball bouncing out of their hands, and that's where the interception comes from.
So it's not even really his fault.
I'm guessing is he just throws... Like, he just whips it at them. But, yeah, he's not bad. I kind of feel about him how I feel about Kirk is, like... I mean, I think he's better than Kirk, but it's kind of like...
Yeah.
I don't know. I trust CeeDee Lamb, and when they had Amari Cooper more than I trust Dak.
And then you haven't said Dak yet, right?
I have not,
but he'll be in this next section, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I had Tua. Mm-hmm. Which it was crazy. I was making this list. I was like, I did not think I was gonna have Tua top 10. And that's why I was thinking, like, man, the Dolphins are not really that bad. They really don't have very much weaknesses.
Yeah, he's definitely still their weakness because, like...
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like that's not even that bad of a weakness.
Yeah, he looks better than he is because they were able to build an offense off of him so efficiently.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, that's the reason they went and got Tyreek, so they could build an offense that was based off of yards after a catch, not making a big throw.
Yeah.
Because, like, Tua is...
They max speed.
Yeah.
They max speed.
Exactly. Tua is really accurate. He is really accurate.
Just no power range.
He just can't throw over, like, 35 yards.
Yeah.
That's an issue, and like clearly he doesn't know how to break his own fall either.
Yeah,
because Jesus, almost dying on the field. Again, if he gets sacked like that again,
it might be over.
True, Dolphins, you best make sure he never gets sacked this season.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what I was saying. I was like, I feel like the Dolphins. I forgot where I had them, but I was like, I think they're a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Like, they're definitely a top 10 team. I forgot where I had them, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, yeah, if that's your weakness, and he's still for me, top 10 quarterback, probably for you, like, borderline top 10.
He is in the top 10.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think.
You know what I mean? Like, if your weakness is a top 10 quarterback, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's a good spot to be in. But yeah, and then I had Deshaun Watson, where it's like, I couldn't put him in, like, the great tier, because it's like, there's still that big question mark. Because I have to still base it off of last season.
Yeah.
And while it's like, yeah, I feel like he is going to have a good season, and probably be, at the end of the season, probably be higher on my list.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's just too much of a question mark, where I can't confidently say that he's in my great section. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I agree. He is like... He sucked. He sucked last season for like those 6 games. But I mean...
Yeah.
The way I think about it is like that was basically his preseason because like until October he had never practiced with those people before, with that team before.
Yeah.
He hadn't played in 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, if you hadn't done something in 2 years and then you went to a different location to do it and they're like, all right, you're probably not going to do very well.
Yeah.
But he showed some... He definitely showed some signs that, like, he could very possibly still be there. But if he's not... If he's not, biggest waste of $240 million ever.
Yeah. Give me your good section.
Alright, 14, I got Russell Wilson.
Okay, yeah.
13, I got Dak.
Okay.
12, I have Jared Goff. 11... Hold on. Sorry, Tua is right outside. Tua at 11.
Oh, okay.
Deshaun at 10, and then Geno Smith at 9, Aaron Rodgers at 8.
Okay.
I had to move him around a little bit.
So you think Geno Smith's pretty damn good?
He is a lot like Tua, but he can throw the ball farther.
I just feel like he's not... I couldn't put him above Tua because it's like he really has only had one good season. Or Tua has at least had a couple pretty decent seasons.
Tua was considered one of the worst quarterbacks until last season. And Geno hadn't been a starter for I think it's been a few years, and then he was a starter and he just kind of popped off. That's why I have him higher.
That's fair. I'm not sold yet, though. I want to see if he's still good this season.
Yeah.
I'm not sold yet.
I gotcha. I think he's not going to be as good. He's definitely not going to be comeback player of the year potential. But I think he's still going to be good. I think the Seahawks are still going to be good. Really good because, you know.
Wait, you went to 8, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So we have the same top 7. That's funny.
Yeah, we do.
We have the exact same top 7.
I don't think the top 7 are really all that controversial.
No. I don't even know if our order would be different.
It's
probably.
But yeah, Russ, I mean...
Yeah, it's just...
He's shown...
Can I have a sip of this?
Yeah. He's shown that he's still kind of there, like with the Chiefs game that they scored, like...
A shit ton, right?
Yeah. But also the Chiefs were kind of... I don't know what it was, but Patty Mahomes was not all there for like the first 3 quarters. Dak, I mean, I already talked about Dak. He kind of throws the ball too hard. He throws a lot of interceptions. But like, Josh Allen throws a lot of interceptions too, but he does things that make up for it. Yeah. But Dak doesn't always make up for it. Yeah, exactly. You know, Josh Allen is throwing 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
Dak is throwing 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
And who did I say next? I think it was Jared Goff. Jared Goff is kind of similar to Dak.
Yeah. I like the Lions too.
Yeah.
I want them to have success.
True. I do too.
I don't think it's going to happen, but I want it.
Yeah.
I do think that they're the second best, though.
I think...
In NFC North.
I think on paper they're the best, but they're not going to end up winning the division because, like, their schedule.
I think the Vikings are still better.
Because the Vikings did get worse.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of that made the Lions worse is they got rid of their running back. They got rid of Jamal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Jared Goff, he's definitely capable. He's experienced.
Yeah.
He's been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's pretty similar to Dak. And then next was Tua. Tua, really accurate. The Dolphins managed to build an offense around him really well. Accurate, he can throw the ball.
Yeah.
But like, he's not extremely athletic, and having one of the worst O-lines with a not very athletic quarterback clearly is a recipe for disaster. And then yeah, his arm is just not super strong.
Yeah.
Which I think is because he's not naturally a lefty. I think his dad made him learn how to throw.
Like kind of force it?
Yeah, his dad tried to kind of teach him how to throw lefty because he thought it would be more unique and could help with like drafting and stuff like that. But like,
yeah, that's rough.
It's your non-dominant arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really the very limited range of where he can throw that kind of worsens them.
Mm-hmm.
And then Deshaun, I mean, again, 7-on-7s, he was cooking. I think the Browns will have built a really good offense around him. I mean, Amari Cooper, I think, is a top 15, top 20 wide receiver. They got Elijah Moore, who's good. He's speedy. Cedric Tillman from the draft, he was really good in Tennessee. I think he's going to improve a lot. I don't think he's going to have like an MVP season, but
he'll probably have a good season.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's still getting like,
What number did you have him at? 9?
I had him at 10. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to think. It was Russ, Dak, Jared Goff, Tua. Yeah, 10. 10 Deshaun. And then 9, I have
Gino.
Yeah, Gino.
And then Rodgers.
And then Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
Okay.
A-Rod, I think he's definitely still. I think he's still a top 10 for sure, but he's losing. Is that? I mean, the dude runs drills, and he had to run out of the pocket and hurt his calf in 7-on-7s. Like,
yeah,
he's still accurate. He's still got a really good arm, but like his athleticism is definitely worsening. Which,
yeah,
I mean, you can expect. Meow.
I feel like this season is going to be like Tom Brady's last season.
Yeah, I agree. Except Brady was kind of doing everything he could to keep pushing the Bucks upwards.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the Jets offense is kind of helping him out. I think they're going to be overrated. Because people are saying, "Oh yeah, they're like 15-2." I'm like, no,
they're like a barely playoff.
I think they're like 9-8 and missing the playoffs.
Yeah,
I think the AFC is too much of a you need to get 10 wins to win.
That's what I'm saying. They're like a barely playoff if they make it.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready? Top 7.
I'm ready.
Let's just go. We'll start at 7.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, same.
Dude is. Gosh, they were not kidding when they were saying he's got really high potential and he could be a lot like Peyton Manning.
Yeah, wow, he had a very fantastic season, taking that team that far.
Yeah,
basically solely off his back.
I mean, it was him and like Christian Kirk, and
almost went further.
Yeah, and I mean, now he's got another really good wide receiver. Now he's going to have Calvin Ridley too. Really, really good wide receiver duo right there. Yeah, I think he's going to be really good. I really like Tila.
He's just a cool dude, too.
He is. I really like the video of the Titans they were pissed that they were about to lose. They started pushing the O-line, and he kind of started breaking through, picking a fight with them. Like, usually quarterbacks run away. Like, I love Josh Allen, but he's started fights with, like, defensive backs and then ran away while his teammates were getting involved in the fight to break it up. Because, like, they don't want their quarterback getting hurt. Trevor Lawrence isn't like that. His other teammates get in fights, and he's standing up for them, which I really like. And then, you know, that, what was it, a 27-0 comeback going into the half of playoffs against the Chargers.
Yeah.
As funny as it is to make fun of the Chargers for it, I mean,
yeah,
it's not all on them.
Speaking of the Chargers, number 6, I got Justin Herbert.
Really? Okay.
That's who I just moved. I switched my 5 and 6.
Okay.
What do you got at 6?
6, I got Lamar.
Okay.
Lamar, I mean,
he's just injury prone.
He's very injury prone. I mean, because I'm kind of going off of, like, the first third of the season or so, he was like an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
And then he's kind of started dropping off. But he's what Justin Fields could be and like wants to be.
Yeah.
Like he can throw, he runs a lot. He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very, very injury prone. He hasn't played a full season. I think like every year for the past like 3 years, he's missed like at least 4 games.
Yeah, I want to flip these two actually.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think he's really good. I just think that there's 5 quarterbacks better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, number 5 is where I have Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's just a little bit like... I think when he's playing well, he's better than Justin Herbert. So it's like... Do you have Justin Herbert at the 5 or no?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so we just have 5, 6 flipped.
Yeah.
It's just like Lamar's playing well, I think is better than Justin Herbert playing well. But it's like Justin Herbert is obviously less injury prone.
Yeah. The big thing with Herbert is like people will make fun of this if they're Herbert haters, but they'll be like, nothing is ever his fault. I'm like, here's the thing though, it's actually so true. Like when the Chargers sell, it is almost never his fault.
Yeah.
Like,
he's very consistently good.
Exactly. Like since he was drafted, I've had him in the top 5. Consistently. There's never been a year that I'm like, yeah, he's not in the top 5.
Yeah.
Like, he is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas Lamar, I'm like, yeah, he's injury prone. And, like, when he comes back from injuries, he's never as good.
Dude, with the camera off, I can do whatever I want.
Oh, hell yeah. Sheesh.
Y'all can't even see.
Why can't you do that while the camera's on, man? Come on.
That's how we get banned. Or maybe that's how we get viewers.
Yeah, exactly. I'll clip it and I'll post it on TikTok and everything.
Yeah.
Like, there we go. Easy views. Easy views.
I'm actually naked right now.
He is. He just whipped out.
Dude. At Spectated Studio.
It is seriously like 10 feet long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, goddamn. Hold on.
Whoa, I'm across the room. What are you doing?
It's that big, bro.
What are we talking about here? Like a Fruit Loops?
Yeah, exactly.
Fruit Loops? Okay.
I'm actually eating your cat right now.
Alright, number 4, Jalen Hurts.
That's, yeah.
Correct.
I have Jalen Hurts at the 4, too.
You better have the correct order then.
Carried by the Eagles? Maybe.
Yes.
But
still like, really phenomenal? Also yes.
Yeah, he be zooming around.
Okay. Alright, let's just bang this out.
Okay.
If it's not the same, you're trolling. 3 Josh Allen, 2 Joe Burrow, 1 Patty Mahomes.
Nope. Incorrect. Sam Darnold, number 1.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
We have the same top 3 order?
Yeah. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I think so. Josh Allen, I think, was the best at the start of the season. But obviously at the end, I think Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes were just kind of like, they are those guys. They are him.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is like, it's like, he is amazing.
He is.
Really good quarterback. But it's like, if you ask me right now, if I wanted to start a franchise, which quarterbacks am I picking?
Mm-hmm.
He is the third option.
Oh,
behind Patty Mahomes and Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, it took him
It's like I feel like I can put either of those players on damn near any team, and they're going to be Super Bowl contenders.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where Josh Allen, it's like I feel like if I put Josh Allen on like the Panthers, they're maybe a playoff team.
Patrick Mahomes definitely is number 1 because like, dude, I'm still going to give everyone shit who commented saying, "Oh, the Chiefs aren't even. They're going to be missing playoffs."
He's
without
that
Tyreek.
guy. He's
like,
that guy.
Look at what his offense was. He had Travis Kelce, and that was not even just the offense. That was the team.
Nah, you know who Patty Mahomes is the LeBron to Tom Brady's MJ.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Literally.
Dude. And it's like, by the end of his career, I will probably be able to see the argument that Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT.
Yeah. I still don't think so, just because Tom Brady's run is so, like, legendary, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still don't think he will be, but I do think he will be, too, and that it will be a LeBron-MJ-esque conversation.
Yeah. I think, and then...
Where it's like, most people lean MJ, but it's like, they can see there's arguments for LeBron.
And then Peyton Manning is probably going to be the Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, he's just that old guy that was damn near pretty good.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is just, I don't know. I think by the end of his career, his passing yards are going to be higher. His touchdowns are probably going to be
A-Rod
higher.
is Kobe.
A-Rod is Kobe, probably. No, don't compare Kobe to A-Rod. A-Rod's a douche.
Yeah. Kobe's was kind of a douche.
True, but he was likable at least. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people like him.
Yeah. Joe Burrow, I mean, it took him a bit to start cooking.
These last, 3 years now? Or 2 years?
He was drafted in 2020, but he tore his ACL. So
last 2 years.
So it's like the first year that he officially played a full season, he went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But it's like these last 2 years, he's that guy.
Yeah. I mean, he had a rocky start last season. Because that was like, he lost to...
But it's like, they cleaned it up good.
They did.
Really well.
Yeah.
They went deep. Division finals, right?
AFC Championship, yeah.
Or yeah, conference finals.
Yeah, conference final. First time they lost to the Chiefs.
But it's like, that's not even like, that matchup was basically a Super Bowl matchup level of teams, you know?
True. Gosh, and the fact that it's like, that's gonna be... I mean, Patrick Mahomes just bought a really, really expensive house in Kansas City, so it's clear he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
That's potentially what the AFC could be in for the next 15 to 20 years.
The Chiefs are just the new Patriots.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're just going to always be looming over the AFC.
It's so crazy because, like...
It's like any AFC team, which is where... all the good teams are.
Pretty much.
Bear two. Out of the NFC, I think there's 2 good teams.
Yeah.
Just the Eagles and 4 that are like worthy of a
competing
Super Bowl.
teams.
Like
We'll say competing teams.
I'll say like worthy of a Super Bowl.
Yeah, because like the Lions are a good team. The Seahawks are a good team.
Yeah, but they're not worthy of a Super Bowl.
They're not competing teams. Those are the 49ers and the Eagles.
Yeah, but it's like the AFC, there's quite a few. Yeah. There's like 5.
Yeah.
There's like 5. And it's like, you have to think, the Chiefs are just looming over the AFC. Where it's like, basically it's like, if you want to win the Super Bowl, you have to get through them. And that is a feat.
There's not many other quarterbacks that can get a touchdown to go into overtime in 13 seconds.
Yeah.
There's not. Patty Mahomes can do that. Patty Mahomes can dive sideways while throwing the ball
He
to
can
get
do
a
it
touchdown.
all. He can do it
exactly. Patty Mahomes can do an underhand toss while on the run.
Yeah, he is a top-notch athlete.
Yeah.
Like, Tom Brady wasn't really that much of an athlete. Like, obviously he was, right? But, like, it was more of just, like, God-tier IQ. Like, God-tier knowledge.
Yeah.
Like, God-tier positioning, playmaking. But, yeah, Patty Mahomes just has... His is, like, it's, like, a little... Like, obviously he's still a skillful master. But to me, it's, like, Tom Brady has a little bit more skill, while Patrick Mahomes has more athleticism. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Patty Mahomes won a Super Bowl with a high ankle sprain.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad we agreed on the top 3, though.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know. Josh Allen...
I like Joe Burrow. I think he's my favorite player.
Joe Burrow? I do love Joe.
Maybe Tyreek. I like Tyreek a lot.
I don't know. Joe Burrow did a flat, like, Throwback Thursday of him in high school, and he's like, Throwback Thursday to Slim Shady, and he had dyed hair and everything. Or, like, when interviewers like, what video games are you playing right now? He's like, oh, I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, I like him. He's cool.
He's so chill, dude. He's so chill.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's for the boys, and not for the girls that thirst over him. And it's like, I'm thirsting over him because he's so funny.
Yeah.
He's such a chill dude.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to hang out with that guy.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's also pretty funny.
Yeah.
He's a pretty goofy dude. He's also probably the most... probably. He is the most athletic out of those 3.
Oh, yeah.
Dude could... I could be wrong.
That dude's just a monster.
I think he has, in a practice, thrown the football out of the stadium. Like, over the wall and everything.
No, like, yeah. That dude, it's like he's a fucking linebacker that can somehow throw the ball super well.
Exactly. And, like, seeing how he just stiff arm.
Yeah,
like,
he's not a QB. That dude he's literally a linebacker build.
I think he's like 6'5" or 6'6". He's
probably like 270.
Yeah, he's built a lot like Big Ben, but he moves a lot more than Big Ben.
Yeah, he moves quick.
He's
Josh Allen.
He's a big old dude, and he's pretty...
Yeah. 6'5", 240.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah,
that's big. Give me a good linebacker. I want to compare him.
We'll just do I'll do defensive end, Myles Garrett. Because Myles Garrett is, I think, 6'5", 275. Or 6'6", 275.
Yeah, he's 6'4", 270.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, Josh Allen is a decently, like, a little bit slimmer, but, like, a decently similar
It's
build.
not hard to be slimmer than Myles Garrett, though.
Yeah.
He is. And it's not fat. That dude is fucking... He's got, like...
But you know what I mean? It's like a dude that size should not be able to move like he does and be a quarterback.
Exactly. And it's like, Joe Burrow, I think, moves around the least out of the 3 of them, but he is... Oh, gosh. I shouldn't like him as much as I should.
He's got a fucking pristine cannon.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I shouldn't like him as much as I do, but I love Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I like him a lot, too.
He's way too likable.
Yeah. Yeah, Patty Mahomes won. He's the best.
I just think until there's something to prove
that he's not, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I don't even think it's super close, to be honest with you. I think it goes, Patrick, you know what? I'm going to change this. So, this is going to be 4 through 7 MVP.
1 through 3, the Kings.
No, 2 through 3, Kings.
1 GOAT.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Because, you can compare Josh Allen and Joe Burrow. I don't think you can compare Patrick Mahomes to anybody. He's just too good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that Joe Burrow or Josh Allen will be in the GOAT debates.
Mm-mm. I think they're two definitive Hall of Famers at this point.
For sure. And possibly both top 10 all time.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Probably, though.
I think...
But Patrick Mahomes, it's he may not be 1 all time, but he's 2.
Yeah.
Or he will be 2.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're wrong.
I think... Oh, my gosh. Because I have a Josh Allen Shining Star football card that's worth, I think it's $40 right now. If he ends up a Hall of Famer, I mean...
$1 trillion.
True. Yeah, I'm looking at this list. I mean, just looking at it. I mean, Josh Allen. It's Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Who would you rather take? Oh man, I wonder.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about if Deshaun Watson comes back to his 2019-2020 form.
Yeah.
Is he back in the top 3?
I don't think so.
I think he's probably at 4, but he's competing with that 2 and 3 spot.
I think his peak is 4. I don't think that he can be better than Burrow or Allen. I don't think it's in him.
I think his peak, he can definitely bump Jalen Hurts out of the way.
Yeah, I think if he peak better than Jalen Hurts, but I don't think it's better than Burrow or Allen. I just don't think that his peak is quite at that level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I have to pee really bad, too.
Damn. Oh, yeah, you wanted to talk about games. Yeah. Go pee and think about games. I'll keep them distracted.
Okay.
I'll
talk with the door open. They can listen.
Oh, goddamn, dude. But yeah, I mean, just looking back over this list, it's almost like these people are playing a completely different game. I don't think that Patrick Mahomes is playing the same sport that Jordan Love is, or that Jimmy Garoppolo is. And the fact that poor Jimmy G is going to have to go against Patrick Mahomes twice as a Las Vegas Raider, it's just gonna hurt, dude. And the fact that, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, I think, is in the top 8, but he's got to go against Josh Allen twice, and he's got to go against Tua and that offense that was stacked around him. He's got to go against them twice. Oh, he's busting a move in the hallway.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip. Look at this.
I'm biting my lip and shit.
Oh shit. Okay, games.
Games.
Let me find a game to talk about.
Okay, here's my question for you. Would you rather have Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games?
No.
Or games, unlimited games, but no games?
Oh. Unlimited games, no games.
Unlimited games, no games?
Yeah.
Why do you feel that way?
Because it's I want unlimited games.
Oh, okay. But no games.
I don't want a game, though. That's weird.
Yeah. Okay, I got
Call of Duty Microsoft. It got bought.
I don't give a shit. That's for the people who are super. It's oh well, I probably won't be able to play COD on my PS5. Which you probably will.
Yeah.
They're
no.
Not
they announced today 10 years that PlayStation will have COD for at least 10 years.
Yeah, it's you'll still be able to get new COD games. First of all, second of all, when's the last time anyone has felt strongly positive about a COD game?
Cold War was decently well received.
decently well received. When's the last time it was like genuinely Black Ops 2?
Maybe 3. People like 3.
I didn't mind 3 actually. I think 3 was overhated. But
Yeah, I feel like people like 3. It was pretty well received. Yeah, I'd say Black Ops 3.
I feel like, especially by Black Ops 4, people just don't.
No, Black Ops 4 was ass.
Yeah, and that's like, what, Infinite Warfare?
Ass, yeah. World War II was pretty bad. Vanguard was bad. Super bad. I guess people like Modern Warfare a lot, but I don't really care for it.
Modern Warfare. I think Modern Warfare 2 is campaign only, isn't it? Oh, I'm talking about the
remaster.
The remaster.
Yeah, it is. Because I've been playing.
Because I forgot, there's Modern Warfare 2.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Modern Warfare
2.
2019.
Yeah,
and Modern Warfare 2 2023 are very well received as well.
Okay, I think Modern Warfare 2019 was okay.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's just people like the campaign a lot.
The campaign was good. Yeah. But I think the campaign for Cold War was good too. It's just
I just thought the multiplayer is kind of ass.
For Cold War or for Modern Warfare?
Modern Warfare. Yeah. I liked Cold War's multiplayer a lot.
Disagree.
I think Cold War was the best multiplayer since Black Ops 2.
I didn't care for... It was mainly the map layouts. I did not care for the maps.
Yeah, the maps were kind of shitty, but the gameplay was so
That
good.
That is true. That's true.
It felt arcadey again.
Yeah. That is my issue.
Like, it played like Black Ops 2.
That's my issue with Warzone. Warzone 2, though, is it's arcadey, which is fine, but if you're gonna get shot and die that fast, you need to be able to move away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, the running speed is...
Well, yeah, I feel like Battle Royales are always better when it's more of, like, a little bit higher time to kill.
Yeah.
Because, like, a big part of the game is, like, shielding and repositioning, and it's like, if you make the time to kill too high, it takes away from that.
It's like, you die really fast, which is arcadey, but it's more grounded in the sense of character movement and stuff like that. So it's like, once you start getting shot, you can't run away. It's like, you just hope they start missing.
Yeah. You just have to zigzag and pray.
Exactly. Like, the time to kill is really quick, and movement speed is slow. Mm-hmm. And I feel like arcadiness and gunplay and something that you have one life is not great. Because, like, arcadiness in Cold War, I think, is good, because when you die, you respawn. When you die in Warzone, you're sent to the gulag, and then you hope you live, and if you live, you go back down, and the same thing might just happen all over again.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work very well. But, I mean, that's how I felt about COD games in general, though, is, like, even the things that are good is just mixed with too many elements that I think aren't.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, when I think... What are Cold War maps I played that I liked? I
like the sand map.
I don't. It's too sniper infested.
That's what I love.
I know. You love spawn camping.
Yep.
Or just keep an eye on spawn and just sniping.
Yep.
The Miami map was... I like the aesthetic of it.
The one where it was like...
I know.
Spawn, like, there's like a big hangar in the middle with like the truck and the bridge in the middle.
The jungle-looking one? Yeah.
No, not the jungle. It was like a Russian, like, hangar.
Oh, okay. I liked Raid.
I think it was Garrison.
I like Raid. I like Nuketown. And I like Hijacked.
True. Those are good.
Those are all Black Ops and Black Ops 2 maps.
Yeah.
Hijacked is my favorite map in any COD game, I think. I like it more than I like Nuketown. I love Hijacked.
I think my what is my favorite COD map? That's tough. I like...
Yours is probably Nuketown.
No, I think I like High Rise the best. From MW2. I like High Rise and Terminal a lot. I think they're fantastic maps. Like, those are really fun.
Yeah.
Especially, like, 12v12. Those maps are so fun.
Dude, oh my gosh.
I like the bigger maps. I like MW2 a lot, though.
I saw this video, right? These people are saying... I want to know what your take on this is. People are saying that Spider-Man 2 is going to win Game of the Year because the story is going to be so good, and story is such an important part of Game of the Year, right? A comment that I saw that I personally agree with is God of War Ragnarok is undisputably a far better story than Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring barely... Like, the story of Elden Ring is not really... Like, you're given such a base level story. Like, you have to dig to get lore and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like God of War Ragnarok, like, it's a fucking movie level story.
Exactly.
It's like a Hollywood.
It's like, that's the argument of Spider-Man 2 against, like, Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm like, the issue is Tears of the Kingdom is, like, such a... I can't even find words to describe it. It's just such a good game. It's an immersive game. Like, it doesn't really need the story element.
Yeah.
Like, sure, yeah, the story is pretty lacking, and it's an improvement over Breath of the Wild, but, like, it's still not all that there. But, like, it's still so immersive. Like, the way I feel about it is that, like, if a game has a good story, that's good, right? Obviously. But, like, it still needs to have other elements. Like, I really like The Last of Us has one of the best stories ever for a game.
Yeah.
But the gameplay was very...
Meh.
Exactly.
Like, not very creative.
Exactly.
Original.
Like, you can tell me in a movie or in a book about, like, how this world feels and, like, the look of this world, things like that. In a game, I want to be able to feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I'm not saying in Spider-Man you couldn't feel it, but, like, God of War you kind of couldn't. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like, the other argument with saying that about story is God of War's story in 2018 is not nearly as good as Red Dead 2, which came out the same year.
Mm-hmm.
Breath of the Wild in 2017 got Game of the Year. So it's like, I do agree that you don't need a story. Sure, it definitely has been helping in recent years. Like, those more story-driven games have been winning more. But...
You don't need it.
You don't need it. Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, gameplay will always reign supreme, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's like, at the end of the day, you're playing a video game, not a movie.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, a story can carry a game and make a fantastic game. Last of Us. But it's like... I feel like the replayability is a lot lower in a game like Last of Us and God of War that are super story driven, rather than a game like Tears of the Kingdom or Elden Ring, which are super meant for replayability.
When's the last time someone spent 500 hours in The Last of Us?
Exactly.
You know how many people I can ask that have played Skyrim, and I'm like, how many hours do you put into? And they're like, probably like 800 hours.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's like, yeah, you have a game like Skyrim, a game like Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild. You know, these are games that people, they will sink serious time into them. Where it's like, Last of Us, you'll play it once, maybe revisit it every couple of years at the most.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, you can't just grind that game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's like, the gameplay for Spider-Man is really good. I really like it, the gameplay for Spider-Man. I have no doubt the Spider-Man 2 will be a lot better. And an improvement over the first game. But I like the gameplay for Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom made it look like a fucking beta test.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how immersive and how unique it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that level of uniqueness is not something that comes around very often in not just video games, but like we were having this discussion like with your dad and like in the truck, like in movies and stuff. It's like they're all kind of the same. So when something like that comes along, it is like a one in a million.
Yeah. That's why it's like when a game like God of War or Ragnarok and 2018 and a game like Spider-Man and a game like Last of Us come around, it's like these are really good stories, but it's like you said, they're all kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're all in a way appealing to the same type of audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Although I do think Rockstar has made two of probably my top 5 games of all time.
You have GTA 5.
Yeah. Probably. It might be in the outskirts. It might be a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But Red Dead 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. It mastered gameplay mixed with story. Because that's one of the best stories ever with great gameplay.
Yeah.
And it still didn't win Game of the Year over God of War, which is very unknown.
I don't think, looking back, very many people agree with.
Exactly. God of War definitely has not... The fan base has not standed the test of time as well as Red Dead 2's fan base.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody cares about God of War 1 anymore. Nobody cares.
Exactly. Like, dude, Red Dead 2, that is a game with a phenomenal story that I will go back and revisit pretty frequently. You gotta start it, man.
Well, I started, I gotta continue.
You gotta continue, yeah. Because, like, once you get...
Well, like I said, I just started Spider-Man. So I'm playing through that now.
Yeah.
Because I got that on my PC.
Dude, it's... Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I think Red Dead 2 is... It's a little bit like comparing apples to oranges, but, like, it's so much better than Spider-Man, man. It's like, if we're comparing, like, my favorite games ever, it's like... Tears of the Kingdom is much closer to Red Dead 2 than Spider-Man is. And I don't really see a world that Spider-Man 2 would close that gap. I think it's going to be kind of a continuation and more of the same. Like, it's the first game, except it has the glider suits, so you can glide now. And it has the symbiote, and it has... you can use 2 poles to slingshot yourself. Like, those are all cool improvements that make, traveling easier and more immersive. But I can't build myself a 5-stage rocket that launches me into orbit.
Launches a Kurok into orbit.
Exactly. Or I can't be a yeehaw cowboy that slow-mo shoots up an entire town and is $16,000 like worth a bounty on my head.
Yeah.
Like, those games are just so... Dude, they're so good. And, like, you can tell how much time went into them.
That's what I'm saying. I think, like, in 10 years' time, like, Tears of the Kingdom, RDR2, Elden Ring, I think they're still going to be played and talked about in 10 years.
GTA 5 will still be getting new versions.
Yeah, who the fuck knows? But you know what I mean? Where it's like, Spider-Man, it's like, maybe.
Yeah.
God of War, probably not. 10 years, probably not. Last of Us, maybe.
Yeah, I think more people would revisit the HBO shows than would play the game.
But you see what I mean?
Yeah,
Where it's like Elden Ring, RDR2, Tears of the Kingdom. It's like RDR2 is the only, I think, exception that has like the phenomenal story with the good gameplay. But it's like games that are bigger and kind of let you do a lot, kind of let you have that replayability and feel fresh. Those are the games that people remember.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think they're just better games.
I think Spider-Man 10 years' time will be, I mean, Arkham City is 12 years old at this point. I think it'll be like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, Arkham City was Game of the Year, and it did deserve it, but like, if Arkham City was to come out today, it wouldn't be competing with Tears of the Kingdom.
No.
But that's another game with a phenomenal story and great gameplay, though. But it's just on it's a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man is to Red Dead 2 or
exactly
to Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
It just great game, but it just can't compete. It's not in that market.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I am bummed that I can't play it.
Yeah. When it comes to PC, I'll play it.
I think it might it has the potential to not even be the best game to release on October 20th.
What else?
Mario Bros. Wonder.
GG.
Dude.
GG.
That's definitely like comparing apples to oranges, though. A
Yeah.
2D Mario to Spider-Man. Oh.
Nah, same game.
True.
Rip off.
That being said, I'm actually low-key kind of hyped for the Mario game.
You're gonna get it?
I might. Maybe not at launch. Mario RPGs, the remakes got my eye, though. I can't lie.
When's that come out?
Mainly for streaming. I think October, too. Or it might be sooner than that, actually.
I'll look it up.
I have to get a new capture card, though, or get mine to work. I don't know if age just got the best of mine, because it's like 3
November 11th.
November 11th. Because it's like 3 years old or something at this point. Like...
Yeah.
Age,
Maybe, yeah.
Age might have gotten the best of it. But,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, looking at those games, and I'm looking at games that have annual releases. I hate games that have annual releases. I don't think there's many games that I like with annual release. Like,
no.
Assassin's Creed has not been good lately. COD I've been extremely about. Yeah. Pokemon I think has been ass.
Yeah.
Like, I hate this whole annual release approach.
No. Yeah, I feel like the only good, like, franchises, it's like, there's like 4 or 5 years in between entries.
Exactly, yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, you got God of War, Spider-Man. I'll count Elden Ring in terms of just, like, FromSoft games, you know? They went from, like, Dark Souls 3 to Bloodborne to Sekiro to... But they're every, like, 4 years.
Yeah.
Red Dead was pretty big gap, like 10 years, right?
Pretty big. It was huge.
Yeah, 10 years.
Because I think it was 5 years between GTA 5 and...
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And then I think it was...
So yeah, Rockstar. Yeah. Rockstar, well, just like, I'll say, like, just like I said, like, FromSoft does, you know, Dark Souls, Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Sekiro, Elden Ring. It's like Rockstar has done Red Dead 1, GTA 5, Red Dead 2.
Yeah, exactly.
5-year gap.
Like, and that game, I mean...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the studios that are taking their time are the ones that are producing the games. I mean, it's the same with Zelda, 5-year gap, or 6-year gap.
Yeah.
6-year gap.
Somewhere around there, yeah. And, I mean, Breath of the Wild got delayed twice. And then Tears of the Kingdom, they delayed too. And both of them, the delays clearly were worth it. Because, I mean, Breath of the Wild was very critically acclaimed when it came out. in Tears of the Kingdom, people were saying it makes Breath of the Wild look like a beta test. And that almost makes me feel bad for Breath of the Wild, because it's still such a good game.
Yeah.
But, like, it's kind of true.
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom is
No, to me, it's like, when I played Doom Eternal, right?
Yeah.
It was like, it made Doom 2016 literally just feel like a beta test. So now when I go and play Doom 2016, I'm like, this shit is slow and boring. Even though I was like, when I played it, I'm like, this game is phenomenal. But it's just because Doom Eternal's better. Mm-hmm. So now it's like, because you've played Tears of the Kingdom, your gameplay, if you ever try to replay Breath of the Wild, will forever be tainted. Because you know that there's a better game out there.
Exactly.
That's literally just this game, but better.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. So now you can't even really ever truly... People can't truly enjoy Breath of the Wild again. Because they're like, I have this, but better.
Exactly. Yeah. And, like, even just going to, like, in the same franchise argument, I mean, the people who... I will attack people who sit and say Twilight Princess. That's the one Zelda game that, like, you're just wrong, man. You're just wrong.
It's not the best, guys. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. When you take... I mean, just looking at the looks alone, taking the quirky character models of... I mean, let's just say Wind Waker, because that's basically what they did. They took, like, Wind Waker's quirky designs, and they're like, let's take away all the uniqueness and make...
dark grit.
Exactly. Let's make a realistic version of the fucking... I'm trying to come up with, like, a good comparison. Fucking... It's like if you made Mario and then made him realistic. Like, if you just gave him, like...
If
you made all cell shadedness.
If it was a 3D Mario game, but in the Assassin's Creed style.
Exactly. It's like... that is exactly it.
Yeah.
It looks gross.
Yeah. It feels wrong.
Exactly. It's just not right. And then just the gameplay, people are like, "Oh, are you seriously saying the world is boring?" And like compared to like Ocarina of Time, it's like Ocarina of Time. All there was a few small holes. In this one, there's like a hidden dungeon and stuff. It's like, yeah, but I had motivation to go find those small holes in Ocarina of Time because the world was more unique, and also it was smaller because bigger is not always better, especially if you're not gonna put anything in there.
Yeah, if it's like an empty world, it's like, who cares?
Exactly.
I don't care if it's big, if it's empty.
Exactly.
That's how Cyberpunk felt. Where it's like, this game's pretty big, but it's like, there really just isn't that much to do.
It's kind of a hot take. That's how I feel about Spider-Man. That's how I mean, it's the swinging around. The swinging around is cool.
It is cool.
It's so much fun to sit and swing around.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten into, like, the open worldness yet, so I don't have an opinion.
It's like, once you get into it, I need you to name things you enjoy doing in the city in Spider-Man, other than just swinging around.
Yeah.
The list is going to be pretty small.
Yeah.
It's like, now if you have no motivation to fast travel ever because you love moving around, that's great. That is a sign of a really good game with really fluid movement and everything. But like, that's the best part of the game.
Yeah. Fuck, it's Spider-Man time. I need to play some Spider-Man.
I got you. Tears of the Kingdom, I don't think I found myself fast traveling super often either. Mm-hmm. Because, like, there's just more fun ways to get around. I mean, granted, the map is huge, so it's like if something was, like, on the clear other side that I was doing right then I would just do it. But, like, yeah, for the most part. Yeah. Spider-Man is really good, though. I just don't think it deserved Game of the Year, and I don't think Spider-Man 2 deserved Game of the Year. Because both of them are being overshadowed by Zelda games. Yeah. Which I actually am just now realizing that I find kind of funny.
Yeah. 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 Spider-Man is pretty good, though.
Oh, yeah. I I think the Arkham games are great. Arkham City is probably one of my favorite games, but I don't sit and compare it to Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't sit and compare it to Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
Rockstar is
Rockstar is crazy.
They're so controversial, but they make such bangers, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They pretty much damn near only release bangers.
Pretty much, yeah. They have the top selling game of all time. So.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's wrong.
Minecraft.
Never mind. Yeah, Minecraft. Minecraft, yeah.
Top selling full price game of all time.
Yeah. Mojang has one game that is the top selling game of all time. And they will never release another game again. Yeah, I mean, jeez, dude, GTA 5 is a banger. I've been considering revisiting that game too. GTA 5 is... I feel like it's memed to death because it re-releases so often, but I feel like it's getting kind of slept on now at this point.
GTA 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
people
partially...
are just like, they're bored with it because they're like, let's get the new shit already. You know what I mean?
And I feel the same way. But that doesn't take away from the fact how good GTA 5 is.
It's more so a thing where it's like, it's the same thing with Skyrim, where it's like, we get it. Give us the next one, guys. Like,
yeah.
We get it. Like, we get it. It's a fucking great game. But, like, stop releasing it. Give us something new. Like, please. It's been...
GTA, your gameplay literally got leaked with 90 different videos. Just show the trailer.
Just formally announce it at least.
Just show the teaser with just the logo. Yeah. I don't care. Just acknowledge the fact that it exists.
Yeah, it's like give me a holiday 2024 release date. I don't care. Just acknowledge it, please.
Just put the logo and put to be determined. Yeah. I don't care.
Where it's like Elder Scrolls 6, it's like, it did that shit like 5 years ago. We've got nothing.
I know, dude.
It's like, it's same with Elder Scrolls 6, it's like, God, you showed us you were making this game.
You showed in 2016.
It's like, where is it?
It was shown the same year as Metroid Prime 4, too.
Yeah.
Also, where is it?
Like, where is it at?
Like, what?
It's like, guys, we get it. Skyrim, it was good, and it was a fucking cash cow, but like...
What bunker do I have to go into to get the Elder Scrolls 6 info from?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how much security do you think is protecting it?
Yeah, can we at least get a thing of like, this game is still a thing? Or is it another 4 years out? Because it's like, dude, Starfield is dropping this year from Bethesda, so it's like, I feel like Elder Scrolls 6 is still 3 years out.
Dude... 3?
It's probably like 4 or 5.
It's gonna come out in 2030, dude. Let's be real.
Yeah, which is like, I don't get it.
It'll come out 14 years after their initial
trailer,
teaser. And what? That'd be... I gotta do some math here. Damn near 20 years. It'd be... Yes.
Yeah, 29 years, because I think Skyrim was 2011. I believe.
Why was I thinking 2013? No, that's GTA 5.
Yeah, it was like 2011.
It was
2011. Or 10, maybe. I think it was 11, though.
It was.
But yeah, 29 years. I mean, dude, we're already on damn near 12 years. That is absurd.
I know, dude.
Especially for a game that sells that good. I mean, dude, we're at 10 years at GTA 5.
And, like...
It's like, guys, like, we get it. You need to take time to make these games, but, like... This shit's gonna make you $1 quadrillion. Just put some time into it. Just start actually working on it.
Just acknowledge the fact that it exists and then start working, please.
Like, literally just work on it. It's like, sure, it might cost a lot of money to make a bigger game, but like, bro, it's gonna make $1 billion easy. Yeah.
Low-key, not gonna lie, a game that I wish would come out, and this is definitely a personal thing, is definitely Battlefront 3, because Battlefront 2, they put so much time into fixing it after its awful release, and like, it was really good. It's still really fun to play by like the end of its lifespan, but it's like, they killed it to focus on like Battlefront 2042, which not very good.
Yeah.
And it's like that game came out in 2017. They stopped support I think in 2021. Or right at the beginning of 2022. But it's like I kind of hoping that they're just like, yeah, it's going to be a thing. That's another one that I'm hoping, that they're like, it exists. It exists.
Yeah, we'll have to see with this new Star Wars game too. I feel like how that's received.
The Outlaws.
Yeah.
That's by Ubisoft, though.
Yeah. But I feel like it still will gauge Star Wars' popularity.
Yeah.
Because Battlefront 3, it's like I can see why it would be hard to pull the trigger on that after Battlefront 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm sure it would be a great game, but it's like, could they actually turn a profit on it? And that it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know that many people who would actually buy it compared to the amount of people who would have bought Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the interest in it is definitely lower.
I think they just have to release stuff in it right away. Because I think, certain characters, if they're like, oh yeah, the Mandalorian is a playable hero, Ahsoka's a playable hero, it'll get people wanting it right away.
Yeah.
But, dude, it's like...
I'm saying, it needs to be a good-ass game on launch.
Yeah, it cannot be a bad game at launch. That's what killed...
We need Galactic Conquest on launch.
That is what absolutely killed Battlefront 2.
Yeah, it was such an awful launch.
It was the microtransactions.
Yeah.
If they didn't add the microtransactions, it would have been... it wouldn't have been a great game at launch, but it would have been like...
It would have been decent.
Exactly. People...
It's like, guys, just don't lock your game away. Like, just give people the full game.
Exactly. And it's like, oh, well, they did microtransactions after they made all the characters releasable. I'm like, yeah, but skins is fine.
Yeah.
Skins as a
nobody
microtransaction.
Cares. Yeah, nobody cares about cosmetics. It's like, this is literally like gameplay features.
Exactly. Like, I shouldn't have to either pay $30 or spend 90 hours to unlock Darth Vader as a playable character.
Yeah.
That just shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
Like, in an online game, I don't know what they were thinking with that.
Yeah. It's like, I can understand if it's like, if you make it, it's like, you have to play 90 hours to get, like, just some random rare character. Maybe, like Darth Revan or something. Like, something cool, and then it's like a sign of, like, this person has played the game a lot.
Well, what they did is, like...
But I hate that, it's like, it's basically you can just buy your way to
They
that.
kept a lot of guns for each class as achievements. It's like, well, once you do this, you can get that. And then, like, each one also has different, I think...
Yeah, it's like Battlefield, I think.
Yeah, 4 or 5 different attachments that you can clip to it, but you can only clip, like, 3. And each one is unlocked with a different achievement as well. Which is fine, but it's like, your main... The thing that is getting people to buy the game is the heroes. Mostly. It is mostly the heroes. So the fact that you're taking not just the most popular Star Wars character, but probably one of the most popular villains of all time, and locking them behind, like, 90 hours of playtime.
Where it's like, you have to think, a huge part of why people bought that game is to fucking play as Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Why should you make that so difficult? Like, you should be able to just load in first game and be able to play Darth Vader.
And what made it even worse is their response saying, their apology was like, we want a sense of pride and accomplishment. It's like, fuck you! Because I can also just pay $30.
Yeah. It's like, wow, I feel accomplished for whipping out the credit card.
Yeah. It's so dumb. And then, like, by the time the Celebration Edition came, the Celebration Edition had, like, everything, and it was for $20.
Yeah.
Which, epic.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else you wanted to talk about with games? Not sure what we're running at time-wise here.
Yeah, we're at like 2 hours, so probably gotta wrap it up. No. Yeah, that was a good tangent.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I didn't think games... You didn't give any particular topic.
I just wanted to talk.
You were just like, games.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk games.
No, I got
I was feeling a little goofy.
No, I got Yeah, you're definitely feeling goofy today.
No, I don't think so.
No. You just want a McCrispy.
Yeah, you didn't fucking bring me one.
I'm sorry, man. You said you didn't want it.
I said I did want it.
You said I'm trolling.
Yes, and then you said, be for real. Do you want it? And I said, I'm being for real. I don't want it. What do you think that means? It means I want it.
My bad.
Like, read between the lines. Jeez. Like, just the gall of some people, guys. Like, it's crazy.
I know. I'm such a fuck up, man.
Yeah, I know. Because I don't have a fucking McCrispy. Okay. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Spectated 39.
Peace.
Next week, I don't know.
I have no idea what we're doing, but we'll do something.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, Craig.
Oh, you forgot that. Yeah.